Welcome to Football with Cheese. So thank the Lord those games were exciting. Both came down to the wire. Both weren't decided until inside of 2 minutes. That's what we want. As fans, that's what we want. Much better than the Saturday games. I really enjoyed 3 of the 4 games. I didn't enjoy Texans-Chiefs for obvious reasons. I recapped those games yesterday. I had to do separate videos. I will link those recaps in the bio if you have not seen them. Check those out. Definitely check out the Chiefs-Texans one because we go over all the problems with the officiating. So we're going to start with Eagles-Rams. It is hard to win a game when you give up 205 yards to the opposing running back and turn the ball over twice. And that's what the Rams did. Lose a turnover battle and give up all these rushing yards. They gave up a 44-yard touchdown to Jalen Hurts, the quarterback, rushing touchdown in the first quarter. And they gave up a 62-yarder to Saquon Barkley and a 78-yarder to Saquon Barkley. It's just really hard to do when you give up 3 long runs and lose a turnover battle. In the snow, it's much easier to run. Usually the team that runs the ball better wins because it's hard to pass. It's hard to make cuts. It's hard for receivers to run routes. And it's hard to catch the ball. The Eagles got ahead 28-15. With under 5 minutes to go, it looked like it was probably over. But the Eagles kicker had missed 2 extra points. And that almost was very important because the Rams went down, got a touchdown, got the extra point, and then got it back and went down again and almost won the game. And I will break down what happened right there at the end. But first I want to mention it was 16-13, Eagles, and the Rams got a safety. It was a huge play, made it 16-15. And for those of you who don't know, when you get a safety, you get 2 points and you get the ball back. And then Kyren Williams, the outstanding running back for the Rams, fumbled the ball. Jalen Carter, what a game he had, the defensive tackle for the Eagles, punches that ball out. And all the momentum you got getting the 2 points, getting the ball back is gone. The Eagles would then score 12 unanswered points and go up 28-15. And Matt Stafford, the next possession, has the ball. He knows he's got pressure, and he doesn't secure it. He holds the ball out and lets a pass rusher knock the ball out, and he fumbles. Stafford's a great quarterback. I don't know what he was thinking on that play. He knows he's got pressure. He can feel the pressure. Yet he holds the ball so away from his body, which is very easy to knock a ball out. You got to secure it close to your body. So I guess he was trying to make a play. So back-to-back possessions or fumbles. And look at those 2 plays. Yeah, they came down to the last 20, 30 seconds. But you can't fumble in the fourth quarter on the road when you're behind. And those mistakes absolutely cost them. All right, let's talk about Jalen Carter. So late in the game, it's 28-22. The Rams have a 3rd and 2. I believe they were on the Eagles' 22-yard line. And Bo Limmer is a rookie center, rookie 6th-round pick. I remember him coming out of the draft. He was projected to be a late-round pick or maybe even undrafted. He's going against a much more talented player, Jalen Carter. And Kevin Dotson, the right guard for the Rams, very good guard, decides to double-team the defensive end. He wants to help Rob Havenstein, the right tackle for the Rams, a very good right tackle who doesn't need help. He decides to help him and let Bo Limmer block Jalen Carter one-on-one. Total disaster. Ends up in a sack. Loses 9 yards. Makes it 4th and 11. Jalen Carter, on the 4th and 11, beats Bo Limmer. Gets the pressure. Forces an incompletion. Forces an errant pass by Stafford. Eagles win. Eagles now host Washington, a division rival. We'll talk more about that. I'm going to do a whole video on each game, previewing it. But let's talk about Ravens-Bills. So the Ravens got up 7-0. They looked great. And Bills came right back, made it 7-7. And then there was some kind of miscommunication. Lamar Jackson throws a pick. There's no receiver near there. The safety for the Bills, Taylor Rapp, intercepts it. I'm not sure whose fault it was, the receiver or the quarterback. But the Bills then go right down to get a touchdown, and they never trailed the rest of the game. In fact, Lamar Jackson had a horrible fumble. He bobbles the shotgun snap and then gets immediate pressure and tries to make a play when he shouldn't. He probably just ate it, should have eaten the sack. And he tries to make a play, just like Stafford holds the ball away from his body and gets it knocked out. Another turnover. Just like the Rams game. These games were very similar. 3 turnovers to nothing. Ravens turned the ball over 3 times, Bills nothing. Rams turned the ball over twice, Eagles nothing. Look who won. The team that didn't turn the ball over. In the playoffs, turnovers kill you. And the Ravens lost by 2 points in a game where they turned the ball over 3 more times than their opponent. Bills did the thing where we've talked about this before. They scored right before halftime, got a touchdown, got up 21-10, and then got the ball to start the second half. Ravens did catch back up, made it 21-19 going in the fourth quarter. Matt Milano, linebacker for the Bills, he was hurt a lot of the year. He had an outstanding game. Really good player. I mentioned the Bills have only 2 really good players on defense, Christian Benford and Greg Rousseau. I forgot about Milano, mainly because he was hurt so much this year, but he's a really good linebacker. He made some key plays. Ravens running backs carried the ball 22 times. That's it. And Lamar Jackson threw 25 passes. That's not the Ravens' offense. The running backs need to carry the ball more than Lamar throws. Lamar did run 6 times, so they ran more than they threw. But as far as the running backs go, the Ravens are a run-first team. You have Derrick Henry. You got behind, but you still need to run the ball. And that's how you beat the Bills. You got to run on them. So they kind of went away from your game plan. And Lamar Jackson, we talked about this, playoff Lamar Jackson tries to do too much, and he turned the ball over. He was trying to do too much on that fumble. And then let's talk about Mark Andrews. Mark Andrews is a really good tight end. He was coming off an injury. He didn't do much in the first half of the year. He didn't look healthy. He finally got healthy. He's an outstanding tight end. He's not the best tight end in the league, but he's a top 5 tight end. They have 2, the Ravens, 2 of the top 5 tight ends in the league. Isaiah Likely, the other, who had a really good game. And Mark Andrews is getting a lot of flack. He had a terrible fumble. It was bad. And then he dropped the 2-point conversion that would have tied the game with a minute and a half to go. I can't imagine what he's going through. He's getting a lot of flack online. Those were bad plays. He's got to catch that. I mean, he was wide open. You can't drop that. You catch that, tie game. Maybe the Bills go down and win a field goal. Maybe it goes to overtime. We don't know. But congratulations to the Bills. I know about 95% or more of fans are going to root for the Bills to beat the Chiefs, myself included. So Bills are at the Chiefs. And like I said before, Washington's at Philadelphia. Okay. So tomorrow I'm going to recap the college football national championship game, Ohio State, Notre Dame. I think Ohio State's going to win comfortably, not a blowout, but I think they're going to win and cover the 8 points. Oh, wait, breaking news. Okay, before I just got some breaking news while I'm recording this video. The Buffalo Bills have already been penalized 4 times in the Chiefs game already. They've already roughed Mahomes 3 times. So they're already at a disadvantage. There you go. Yeah, we'll talk more about those games later in the week. I don't know if many of you know this, but the crews that did these 4 games, the officiating crews, the one that does the best, according to the NFL, will call the Super Bowl. So we know the crew that did the Texans Chiefs games not calling the Super Bowl. Better not. All 4 games weren't really officiated very well. The Ravens Bills, they were calling pass interference and holding penalties that weren't there. That weren't holding, weren't pass interference. Crew from the Rams Eagles is probably the least bad. So they will probably call the Super Bowl. We'll see. I'll keep you updated on that. So make sure you like, subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Share this video with any football fans out there. I'm trying to grow the channel. We're over 30 subscribers now. It's awesome. Follow me on X at Football Cheese. And look for my video on the college football playoff tomorrow.